Welcome to part 3 of my build of the Republic RC-3 Seabee model. This video is a slideshow with a voiceover of some pictures I took while building it. Week 3. I dug out the wing spars, the ribs, leading edge and trailing edge, and started arranging them on top of the plan. Then it turned out that the pieces I cut out according to the parts drawing were too long. The part drawing doesn't quite match the construction plans, so there's a difference of about 15 millimeters on each wing half. I still decided to use this and build to the parts I had cut out and used the plans only as a reference. And after a little tinkering, the wing looked like this. This can harden until tomorrow, and then I'll put 1.5 millimeter covering on top. Before I closed the top of the wing, I decided to put a few things in it and glue them on. The clamps here are holding the wing float fastening together. I sawed and sanded down 2 blocks and made grooves in them which will hold the float. This will then be glued to the wing. Inside the servo compartment is a plywood block that the wing strut will screw into, and behind it is a pine strip that will hold the servo hatch, which is sitting there waiting. Then it was time to glue on the balsa skin. Here is the trailing edge skin. It covers the entire wing from the root to beyond the aileron. Then I glued the leading edge skin on and put some weights on top of the wing, both to hold down the skin and to make sure the wing wasn't warped and crooked. And so I have closed the upper surface of the right wing. The leading and trailing edge coverings are in place, the center and balsa strips on top of the ribs. I cut out the aileron and glued 3 millimeter balsa to the front of it. While it hardened, I glued the center section to the starboard wing half at the correct dihedral angle, 25.4 millimeters or 1 inch under the end rib. Then I put 3 millimeter balsa fillers to the front of the aileron, which will later hold the hinges. I also filled the end of the aileron with balsa. I will attach the control horn there. I finished putting the balsa cover on the bottom of the wing. It's 1.5 millimeter balsa. Then I put 1.5 millimeter plywood on the bottom of the aileron where the horn will come, and made a cover for the servo and reinforced the mountings for the wing floats and strut with plywood. I glued together 3 10 millimeter balsa blocks and made the wingtip. Then I glued the balsa block to the end of the wing. Now everything that is needed has been done on the right wing. The glue will harden properly until morning, and then I will sand everything that needs sanding and shape the leading edge and wingtips. I spent a good amount of time this morning sanding the right wing and shaping the wingtip. I will sand more when the left wing is ready. Then I cut down some CA hinges and attached the ailerons.